Welcome back to Seattle, Washington, and Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. I would say it's a barn burner, but tonight's game is more akin to a barroom brawl.
Yeah, Jim, this is as physical a game as we've seen in a long time. Most of it is centered around Phoenix superstar Fred Gentle and Seattle's enforcer Phil Ben-Regis.
Phoenix had been truly dominant, with Fred and his teammates all wearing Basilicas and all playing the best they'd ever play in their careers.
Seattle was forced to resort to hard fouls and dirty plays to unsettle or injure the Phoenix team. No one was better at this than Phil Ben-Regis. Stomping on other players, eye pokes, elbows to the kidneys. Phil did it all and got away with it.
Well, let's get back to the action. Mobley passes to Gentle at the top of the lane, and Ben-Regis is there with his tickle fingers out.
Yeah, I can see a tickle coming from a mile away.
Gentle jumps in, incredible air, and he scores! His shoes seemed to sprout a bunch of tentacles when he jumped, and they propelled him even further clean over Ben-Regis' head.
Yeah, they look like two squids, Ricardo.
As they had done all year, the shoes provided Fred with superhuman advantages, while also protecting him from outside threats.
Whenever he would line up for a free throw, the shoes would snake tendrils up his body where they formed earmuffs to block out the crowd noise.
To Seattle, it seemed like nothing would work. Things got drastic.
Davis inbounds the ball to Gentle. Gentle pump fakes, the defender flies past. Gentle heads toward the basket. Ben-Regis slides over to meet him. Oh boy, Gentle rises. Ben-Regis does not. He instead balls his hand into his fist. Oh God, he's going to punch Fred Gentle in the nuts.
Once again, the shoe behaves in a way that is hard to describe.
Phil Ben-Regis' arm gets a whisker away from Fred's dick before going limp. A black cloud has spewed out of the shoe and traveled the length of Phil's body. He stands still.
Incredible dunk by Fred Gentle. He is very slowly gliding down to the ground, and Phil Ben-Regis is stunned.
On the 1995 TV broadcast, it's very hard to make out the shape the shoe took. But we have that computer-enhanced technology from sci-fi movies that isn't real, and we were able to see inside the image.
We can make it out frame by frame. Two plumes of goo shoot out of Fred's feet. In midair, they contort themselves into a flurry of katanas.
We counted 6.
Yes, 6 katanas. And in one frame, literally too fast for us to see, the ooze katanas go from in front of Phil Ben-Regis to behind him.
You'd think there was a frame missing, but not if you knew what happened next.
Phil Ben-Regis stands still for 8-9 seconds.
Players these days will just stand completely motionless under their own basket, staring into the distance without any light in their eyes instead of getting back on defense. And oh my God!